Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and
Let's go.
the Bulls are flying down the field.
Here we go.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Wants to throw. It's Roberson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Buffalo! They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous... Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss because that could have been worse.
Buys a little time. And he rolls into the house. And the Bulls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. The give on the inside. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that last run was just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Looking to throw, it's Roberson. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And they can't make the play on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes. Quarterback making adjustments. And the Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. The chains will move, and they'll...
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stop.
Got enough space. And he'll finish. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Roberson. And a missed opportunity. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Run in the red zone, it's Henderson. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with it.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes. The Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He's a strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just... Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Buffalo's offense takes the field. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Dropping back, it's Roberson. Quarterback adapting. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
So UConn's offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that
He's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They tried to go smash mouth on and now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Fair catch is called for in the midst. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Finds the tight end. Putting together the Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Pulls it in. It's Parker. They make the... Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough. And the Bulls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That's not... They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Can't get him to the ground. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Back to pass. It's Fagnano. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the... The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got to back...
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Well, obviously, it's raining here in this game.
Let's go. Right.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eye.
And the ball's on the ground. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
Let's go.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got a man. It's Morrow. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. Made a defender miss.
And I love that the field goal block unit was prepared. They had a guy back deep. They understood it was a long
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his... Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, new set of downs. It can get frustrating chasing that quarterback, but you got to pull up. The roughing the passer penalty gives them the 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, it's Spagnano. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Field goal is good. UConn going back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't.
Wide open spaces.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, UConn! And that one will put them up here in the second half. So we open the final period with a third down play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown Bulls. This UConn offense really has it going. Looking for room. It's Edwards. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw. It's Fagnano. He's got it on the run. Touchdown! The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And the defense comes up with a good stop. And here's the thing, great job, great rush integrity, making sure they didn't let him scramble around, make a big play. Now down by 3, your decision, try to kick it.
Great place to start for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's King. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Looking for more room. The 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the...
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. out his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They want that clock to run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Eastern Michigan Eagles taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we... And the Bulls are marching down the field. On the run, it's Henderson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Roberson. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. And the Eagles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got zilch on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the... They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. It's Lockett. Doesn't quite make it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. Catch in stride inside the 15. The Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. That just never. Field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Drop the football. Back to throw, it's Gray. Catch in the middle, it's Snow. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Bulls are in a mess here on third and a mile. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They punt it away on fourth down. Surprisingly makes a fair. First and goal for the offense.
Let's go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half.
Touchdown, Buffalo! And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab. It's McMillan. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He caught it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pushes for the goal line. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone. Into the end zone he goes. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to pass, it's Gray. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. And the Bulls trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Power ahead. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Get set, get set.
Looking to fire. Touchdown, Buffalo! It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Morrow. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
42, Spider. 42, Spider.
He wants to throw it again. This time he's got his man. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Gray. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only give the offense tremendous field position. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Got it in the middle. It's Wheeler. They've got it. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.